Rip and tear.
I do need to check the audio levels though.
Yeah.
And that means I should probably turn down the game because dang is it long.
Yeah.
There we go, that should be better. Okay, gonna say something?
Something.
I want to turn you up a bit perhaps.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Punch. Punch. I see you're looking at the game would have these random demos in. Whoever's playing this is either really ballsy or really bad at Doom.
Probably John Romero. And in terms of being ballsy part.
Yeah.
Like fighting without a care in the world. Just taking everyone down with his fist.
Kicking ass, taking names. Anyways, we have Pakoda. Hello, Pakoda.
Are we live?
We are live.
Woohoo!
Doom.
Alright.
Me and
So, on that note, I shall start with Knee Deep in the Dead.
Woohoo! E1M1.
Yep. Hurt me plenty difficulty, because I tried to touch Ultra Violence and Nightmare.
Nightmare does not play fair. We can eventually learn Ultraviolence, but Nightmare is a completely different game.
Let's just show Nightmare for a moment. Are you sure the skill level isn't even remotely fair? Let's just take a look.
Okay, so have you figured out what Nightmare does?
I have not figured out what's different from the second hardest difficulty.
Okay, so just stay in this room and keep an eye on the corpses.
Keep an eye on the corpse. Oh, they revive, right?
Yes.
I think I actually saw that.
Sorry about the think.
Yeah, Nightmare difficulty does not play fair.
I wonder how anyone was well, I want to say I wonder how anyone was expected to beat this, but at the same time, perhaps no one was meant to beat this.
I know that there have been speedruns on Ultraviolence.
Yes, speedruns are usually not done on Nightmare because you take so much advantage.
Yeah, so it's warping back to the normal difficulty. Just so it's possible.
Alright.
So
I can't believe my hero is faster than a Scyther. Oh well, I'm about to go down to a Scyther / ow.
So thankfully, through my research, I've already begun constructing this level in SketchUp for my school assignment, and I know the difference thanks to Pakoda on the shareware version versus this one. This switch that opens the shortcut to the outside was not there in the original, and so I need to avoid putting that in my version. Also, what's the point of this animated texture here? Is it supposed to look like it's spinning?
Yeah, it's supposed to look futuristic.
You're
gonna see that a lot. There's a lot of designers business that exists only for the sake of looking cool.
I mean, remember, this is one of the most influential and one of the most influential games of its period, having easily one of the biggest mod bases to date.
Yep, I've read Masters of Doom. I'm fully aware.
Like, this kind of stuff paved the way for stuff like, we had, like...
X-Men, Heretic, Rise of the Trad.
They had those Doom clones. There's also a Doom clone called Strife and a Doom clone that they call Duke Nukem.
Yeah, that's mentioned Duke Nukem a few times, actually.
Started on the Duke. Okay, I cut my eye teeth on 2D Duke.
Yeah.
Got him. Alright, so... now the secret with the shotgun should be open. just get what we
The
can.
secret for the shotgun.
Yeah. Like, if you're good at keeping ammo, the shotgun is your most potent weapon until you get your... Yeah.
I basically explored level 1 and 2 in and out. It's beyond that I don't want to say I'm blind, just inexperienced.
Not very experienced.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know how to get the chainsaw on level 2 at least.
Yeah. So, earlier today, me, Zwa, and a couple of friends decided to record did a commentary over an April Fool's Day joke. We decided to record 4 levels of text to do, and,
A Doom 2 mod.
Yeah. Well, it's a Doom mod that works with either Doom or Doom 2. And I'm gonna be rendering that sometime later. I know I'm gonna probably like allocate like I'm probably gonna need to like do that like sometime in the morning because I'm probably gonna be busy with other stuff.
Fun.
Ooh, barrels. Barrels are fun.
Yeah. I remember just having fun with just cheating around in Skull Tag because the one thing I always wanted to do is figure out how I could bind. Like I know I can bind keys to stuff, but I want to know what I could set up to have. Like I don't know what the file name it is to spawn explosive barrels. Because have you ever set up like a room filled with explosive barrels and then you have them go into a chain reaction?
Oh gosh. That's like the equivalent, the Doom equivalent to a nuclear explosion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kinda, but it's just fun to watch because it's just like you're seeing dominoes in Doom.
So have you found the backpack secret yet?
Backpack secret?
Apparently not.
I might as well study Zwad's gameplay so I can figure out what routes to take whenever I cover this game for real on NPC. Because Doom is awesome. It's easily it deserves its place in video game history.
Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna go back and do the third episode 3 of Doom 1 on my streams at some point. Because the main reason I didn't do that one on my streams is because I'm not familiar with it at all, and I don't want to be learning it on stream.
I'm probably not going to do streams in my current household because I'm afraid like streaming on Twitch would probably taint my freaking bandwidth.
Yeah, I can see that being a concern.
So it's just like I think I would rather wait till I'm like able to do streams, and even then, I don't want to do full streams when I would rather do Let's Plays because I don't like this trend of Let's Players just becoming full-on streamers because it's just like not everyone even though there's this bigger stream base, not everyone's going to be able to catch your streams all the time, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I rather do occasional streams and whatnot because like I know the kind of occasional streams that I would do is Pokedex completing, and I would happily do streams where I complete the Alola dexes and whatnot.
Oh, guys.
Chainsaw, rip and tear. The one thing I like about having a mod for Doom Guy and SRB2 Kart is that because I can rip and tear up the truck. You know I've been waiting to make that pun.
Where does it say rip and tear in the game anyway?
It never does. It's actually from one of the old Doom comics.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
I should probably know that from Masters of Doom, shouldn't I? Since I've read that book.
I forgot there was a Doom comic.
Doom comic? No, that was a book talking about the history of Doom.
Oh.
Like, it's what we had to read for...
Scyther tube here.
Yeah, it's what I had to read for school assignment. And I got a follow?
Oh, that's Mobius.
Hello, Tommy.
Yeah.
A what?
Hello. Nice. Thanks for the. Thanks for the follow, Mobius.
Mobius. Okay, it hasn't appeared
His
my.
his name is Call Me Bronco on Twitch, but he goes
Oh,
by
okay,
Mobius
then he
in
has
Lemming.
appeared. Cool. Well,
Yeah, he goes by Lemmy. He goes by Mobius in the Lemmings form.
well, thank you for the follow, Mobius. This is, and stick around. This is probably gonna go absolutely horribly, which is
Yeah.
which is
I know that.
streamer talk for a treat. Exactly, Pagoda.
I know that in one of the maps there's a room where as soon as you select the key, it goes dark and the door will open and an imp in a shotgun guy will go after you. Come on, you're at the exit.
Yep. Getting some stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You have to get those things,
Things and stuff.
quirks and stuff. Anyways, yeah. Doom had a lot of ports. It's like Lemmings. It's like.
Well, it helps that Doom, the engine for Doom was actually made open source. I think 1999. It's been GPL for a long while now, so it's easy to make a source port.
Yeah. Oh, this level. I think I remember, like, No, oh yeah. No, that's not the... Oh yeah, this level.
Oh, well, that works.
Yeah, you're supposed to go left first.
Yep, I know. I'm just going right.
Going through the motions.
Yeah. This is a level I think I've done before, but I haven't really... Oh yeah, I have beaten it. It's 4 that I haven't beaten yet. This one I haven't studied quite as much as level 1 and 2, though.
Yeah. I like how in like in Text of Doom, one of the death sounds is just...
I'm sorry, I got a baseball game to open one here. We just got a home run, 3 runs.
Nice.
Home run! Oh, watch out! Oh.
Leave me alone!
Oh no!
If an enemy hits another enemy, they'll start fighting each other if they're different races. Like,
Really?
an imp will start fighting a shotgun guy.
Alright, what does this switch open up, I wonder?
I don't remember what that switch is.
I don't know what that opens because I know there's a way to get that. Get on the elevator. There we go. I know there's a way to get that.
Yeah, there's a way to get the Megasphere legally. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and
You have to run. You have to trigger a dropping wall. You have to stand on that dropping wall to trigger another dropping, and then you have to run from point A to point B before the second wall goes back into its position.
Wait,
And I don't,
what?
And I don't remember what the trigger for the first dropping wall.
What's this about a Megasphere thing?
That blue orb.
Oh,
yeah, that blue orb with the face. Megaspheres will give you 200. Yeah, the only way you're able to get more than 100 health is by picking up health bonuses, or just picking up a Megasphere or Supercharge.
Supercharge is a myth. Sorry, that's a do the roguelike joke. But Supercharge is a myth.
Oh yeah, in Text of Doom, when you give someone, the sound clip says "nice and creamy."
oh god. Right, I remember that.
Ludicrous gems.
Oh, I got a yellow key card.
Woo.
You know, I gotta wonder, has someone never made real-life replicas of key cards and skull keys?
I mean, it's probably not going to be that hard to make because of the key cards. The skull key's a bit morbid, but shouldn't be difficult with 3D printing.
Yeah. I mean, they'll look nice.
So,
And picking up so many armor bonuses, like Doom guy would just have a bunch of armor helmets stacked up on his head. I remember this room.
this room, what's...
This room is so random. Like
That room is accessed through one of the secrets.
No, like when accessing a secret in Text to Doom, it just says a secret has been revealed.
Yeah, the same thing will happen in basically any. Most source ports will do that so that you have that awareness. The original engine does not. Oh, so oh,
Dinner. Careful's what? What? Okay, good.
Yeah, don't worry, I knew what to expect there.
Yeah, they will do a lot of that because they know that they don't want any soft lock areas.
That's good to know. And enemies! And then there's more over here. Boom.
Boop. Me. Boom. Cha-cha. Boom. Cha-cha. Boom. Cha-cha. Oh yeah, that key card. As soon as you grab that key card, you immediately want to turn around.
Yeah,
like,
I know enemies will spawn.
Yeah.
Alright, and bada bing,
Go.
bada. Wait.
There's something in that little alcove. Like more ammo and whatnot. You want to pick that up. Goodness gracious, it's dark. Holy crap, he was up in your face. Oh!
Alright.
Yeah, grab that stuff.
Okay. That's all good.
You're probably wondering, what are you gonna do with all those bullets if you're never gonna use your pistol unless it's an emergency? Simple. You'll eventually come across a chain gun.
Okay. And that replaces the...
The chain gun and the pistol use the same type of ammo. So does the shotgun, and not in this game, but super shotgun. Rockets are the only things in the game that doesn't share ammo with anything. You can't count fist and chainsaw because they don't use ammo, period. And cells go towards the plasma rifle and the BFG 9000.
okay, so everything to do with getting the Megasphere has to do with the room that the yellow key card was in. So
Okay.
you want to investigate. So if you want the Megasphere, you investigate where the yellow key card was. And keep your ears open. Because you'll hear the wall moving around before you see it.
Yeah, I just
Did
saw
I
it
see
even.
that?
Yeah, you just saw that.
So what do I do then?
You have to leave the room and come back in.
Yeah, like you have to leave and then immediately make a run for it.
Yeah, as soon as you hear that wall move, make a dash back for it. Don't be afraid to use the shift key.
Shift?
Yeah, shift is the run.
Oh.
And in Xandronum, run is always enabled. And I can understand why.
Aha!
Oh, I know what to do when I cover for NPC. Come on, shoot him! Yeah! Yeah!
See, that one I only learned because I only learned recently. Up until this past year, I would always cheat my way into that Megasphere, and I could never understand how to open that door from the other side.
There was a switch on that.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a switch on that.
It's on the
It's on the pillar.
pillar. It's like,
okay, here we are. So, supercharge. What exactly does this do for me?
Plus
like-
100 health.
Yeah, so if you had 100, you would go straight to 200.
Oh, okay.
It's the Megasphere that's a myth.
Ooh, Megasphere.
Yeah, the Megasphere, I think, sets your health to 200 and your armor to 200.
I remember back in the days of Skulltag, when Ghouls vs. Humans was made, you had to download a newer version of Skulltag because back in its early days, it did not work with the older versions. Like that was one of the most popular Doom mods. It was so popular, it earned a Golden Taco Award.
Oh, yeah.
And I was quite the cyborg player. I loved playing as a cyborg. And personally, I would like to revisit that mod for, like, nostalgia's sake. Because it was such a good mod back in its day. I'm trying to, alternate between SOS chaining and, talking about Doom.
Alright, I'm full up on all
Chaining's,
that.
like, I can at least tell if I find a shiny Scyther, if its yellow parts are red and it's darker green. I just wish shiny Scizor was much prettier because shiny Scizor looks like it's been pissed on.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for that. I've never seen one.
Go to SRB and look up Scizor.
I literally can't pick up any of these things. This is bugging my
that's
kleptomania.
That's because you're full on those things.
Exactly.
You can't, yeah. Like if it... Oh, armor bonus, just collect those. Yep. Put another... flip the switch. The one thing I would kill for is if there was a classic Doom collection on Switch. And I know someone... Yeah, I know someone ported Doom to Switch, but I would like an official, viable, collection. I bought a Doom bundle when it was on sale because I was essentially buying 4 games for the price of 1.
Yeah, I've bought the Doom bundle on both Steam and on GOG.
Dog.
Yeah.
Speaking of DRM free, this is since I've recently completed that playthrough, you can now get Grapple Force free and DRM free on Itch.io. So if you ever want to play that game without dealing with DRM, you can.
Ooh, Mega Armor.
Armor, yeah. Oh, a gun. Nice and creepy.
And that unlocked a lot of stuff.
That body went flying. Get the bonuses. So much armor bonus.
Leave it. Leave it.
I don't think fall damage is a thing in this game, is it?
Nope.
Okay,
Good.
good.
He just sometimes
And
grunts.
it's because verticality is actually a thing.
Yeah, but when you have the ability to look up in certain versions of the game was not made for looking up and looking down specifically. So it kind of stretches the geometry.
Yeah.
That's if you're playing in software mode. Personally, I prefer hardware mode because it has the better camera. If there was a way to, if I wanted to play software mode SRB2 Kart, I want there to be a version of the camera where it always stays locked in one way, so I'm not forced to have those parts where I'm looking up or down. It's just when the camera is automatically changing its angle. I would want it to just have a consistent locked angle, so it's just I'm always looking forward regardless, unless I look backwards.
Ooh!
Chain gun, grab
Chain
it.
gun.
Yeah. This is what happens when your pistol becomes much faster. Oh, get that.
Yeah, what's this for? I know what it is for, but how can I use it here?
Well, you're supposed to use it on those on areas where if you stand on it too long, it would damage you.
Gotcha.
And this suit would make you immune to that. There is a secret. See that little pill? See that? No, wait, turn around. SWAT, turn around. What are you doing? Turn around.
Describe.
Hit it with the barrels.
There, yeah. You see that? You see that pit? Yeah. Jump down the pit and go. Jump down the pit and go and hurry because you only have a limited amount of time in this suit.
Yeah, your radiation suit's gonna work.
You see a rocket launcher. Be careful with the rocket launcher, and save it. Save the rocket launcher for later.
Alright.
Okay, if you want that supercharge, you need to be standing on the elevator when you hit the switch. This one's a tricky one.
Okay. Flip the switch and immediately get on.
Alright. Attack!
Nope.
Nope, too late.
And I don't have another try?
Nah, well, it will automatically go back down.
Will it?
This
Yeah.
one does not.
Oh, it does not?
So I have to go
This
back.
one does not. You get one shot at this one.
So I have to go back through here.
You have to go back through the acid now.
Hold shift and run through it. Yeah. Okay. That thing's already on. Get on it. Okay. Well, at least I know how to get that one supercharge when I cover this game for NPC.
So that's what I see.
Well, at least you got the rocket launcher early, so... You need to find the place where you need to use the blue
You need
key.
to find the blue gate, yeah.
But yeah, the one thing I always say about what entices the horror aspects is that this is one of those games where you feel you could die at any moment, and you need to traverse through it carefully and do it effectively.
Okay, so I see you're favoring the shotgun.
Yeah.
I also see that you're favoring staying at a long range. Because of how the shotgun attack works, it's more powerful at close range.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so I want to be careful.
So if you're gonna stick at long range, switch to either the chain gun or the pistol. Probably the chain gun because that'll kill fast.
Yeah. Nice, got a box of rockets. You can store up to 50 rockets at a time. But be careful with that rocket launcher. If you fire a rocket launcher too close to you, regardless of enemy or wall, unless you have enough armor, it will kill you.
Now, with that said, can use the rocket to jump.
I'm probably gonna try to avoid that.
Yeah, I don't think you can use the rocket to jump because, considering you're at a locked angle, yeah.
I'm pretty sure people have figured out how. It's just...
Like, this would... If you had a monster in this room that you could bounce off of, you could fire the rocket point blank and jump across this gap. And get to where that barrel is.
Yeah. There's blue gate door. And... get that guy. Finally got another scythe or two up here. They're both regular. Alright.
Here we go. I heard an enemy.
It's just like whenever you hear a noise of an enemy, it's just like, you're like, okay, who's there? Who's there? You couldn't get that shotgun because you were full. It always sucks when you want to pick up a weapon, but you can't because you're full on ammo. There's the imp behind you. And painful snort. Oh jeez. Yep. I remember testing out Text to Doom, and I was just looking through this part of the level, and then when I turned around and see an imp behind me, I had like a short jump scare. I was like, yeah. Like if you had like sense any deja vu with like nighttime in Minecraft,
Yeah.
the scare factor can originate from here. I'm pretty sure there's probably one done already, but I would like to try to see a Minecraft Doom mod.
Oh crap!
Or it's just like it turns Minecraft into Doom. Oh, you're surrounded. SWAT, shoot him! Oh!
Yeah, that's... When you're surrounded like that is when you pull out the chainsaw.
Yeah, it's just... I'm not used to the keys for changing weapons being so far away.
If only you were playing Doom 2, otherwise, because if you were, you would have access to one of the best weapons ever.
Mm-hmm.
Super
BFG.
shotgun.
Oh.
Yeah, it's always so satisfying to hear its noises in the loading. It's just like, It's just like, you want 1994's ASMR, you play Doom 2 and you get the super shotgun. Fucking love that.
I like that drum roll there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm dying. But that's okay. Because I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to what can be called an end-of-level scenario.
Yeah. Wait, flip that
There's
switch.
that switch.
Then open the door, which you did. And you just want, and then, what? That bridge is up now. Go. Get the health. Get the health. You
Watch out
need
for
the
the
health. Oh.
Alright, now I just got a little nosebleed, but I'm fine.
Yeah. And we're out of command control. You want to go, like, oh yeah, this level. You want to make sure you clear that vat of acid really quickly.
I see.
Right and left and right.
Armor, get him. Oh. Like, it always feels so satisfying to knock out a bunch of mooksies. That's a Spectre!
Hi, Spectre.
Yeah. Spectres are invisible, or demons that will look invisible. Visible.
Or at
They
least
don't-
as invisible as things get in Ascension.
Yeah. They don't show up in the roster of enemies you see at the end of Doom 2 because they're just demons with with a cloaking device on them. I don't know how you explain the specters in universe. I'm pretty sure there's some explanation.
Ow.
I don't know what. Oh, you just got shot by a zombie, man.
Say goodbye to all your weapons.
He's saved.
What?
So,
Oh my. Oh, okay, well.
dude, you saved. Load your save.
That's evil, and it's a good thing they allow you to save.
Yeah, when you load your save, you can keep your weapons.
Next time you open that door, get the rocket launcher.
Oh wow, I just passed.
Yeah, but still, like, Zwat died in the same way you would die to a Goomba. By the first mook in the game.
At least in that case, it's understandable, because he's getting surrounded again. You want to lure the enemies to... As weird as that sounds in the context of Doom, you want them to come to you. You don't want to go to them.
Yeah.
Especially in this stage, because you will get swarmed.
Yeah, unless it's one of those boss enemies like the Cyber Demons, nice and creepy, or the Spider Masterminds. And like
Yeah.
I remember I was in awe about how big their sprites were. Like, holy fuck.
Alright. I need to pull out the rocket launcher now.
You'll want to, but you want to go
Yeah.
upstairs first.
I want to what?
You want to do the stuff upstairs first.
Yeah, just don't pull out the rocket launcher just yet.
I just kill a mook with it.
Yeah, because just like if you use a rocket launcher up close, you're going to die. The rocket launcher is meant to be a long-range weapon. Its explosive radius will kill you.
And it's currently 3-5 in favor of Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Don't worry about blowing up every last barrel, especially
Yeah.
since you can't aim for.
I was just aiming for that one because I saw an enemy.
Yeah.
You'll have plenty of time to kill him when you come around that side.
Oh, there he is. When it comes to FPSs, I just prefer FPSs or FPS adventures, I just prefer a mouse and keyboard. Because I do not like trying to aim with a controller unless it's Splatoon when you have gyro controls.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay, let me teach you the secret of triage. Focus on the biggest threat first. If you're behind a wall and you're facing 2 melee enemies and a guy with a gun, shoot the guy with the gun.
Yeah, I didn't see the guy with the gun until after he shot me once, so...
Oh, hi. Bye.
Alright, so...
There is a secret in the acid.
And in the acid?
In the acid. There is a secret in the acid.
Around here somewhere?
Yes.
It's
It will look like a differently colored.
a differently colored wall. Oh, no. Oh, no. Get out of there, Zwart. Get out of there. Oh. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, wait, I see the different colored wall. Get in. Get in. Oh. Oh, my God.
Alright, well, now that I know that, and since I saved, may as well do that more cleanly now.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's...
this is one level where you can be a little silly with the rockets because there's plenty of rockets.
Yeah, but you can't be too silly, otherwise you're going to end up,
Boom.
rocketing your... Yeah.
The,
Boom.
the blast radius on a rocket is smaller than you'd expect. It's still pretty big, but it's smaller than you'd think.
Alright.
Yeah, it's smaller than you think, but it will freaking, it will hurt.
It will myrtleize you.
Yeah. And
Nice.
it is distance. It is affected by distance too. So if you're close enough to get hurt, but not close enough to be in the direct center of the blast, it won't hurt as much.
Nice and creamy.
Because I mean, you've got a save file right here. You might want to experiment with the blast radius and how that works.
Alright.
Watch
Yep.
what happens when... Let me guess, use... Yeah, look how... Had you not had that armor, you would have been dead.
Yep. Oh my gosh, he's trying to move an explosive barrel toward me.
Jeez.
Yeah, be careful with the shotgun when you're right next to barrels. Because what it does is the shotgun fires out a bunch of scan lines, and everything that's on the line of a scan thing in the path of each scan line is what takes a shot.
Alright,
So,
any secrets around here?
not that you can get right now. You have to go into the next room in the level launcher.
Oh, this room.
There's plenty of secrets in this room.
Ah, darn. I remember there being like a secret where there's like a supercharge outside and you have to take like a different pathway.
That is correct. There is an outside portion of this stage. Have fun finding it.
Yeah.
As for getting the supercharge, I have yet to figure out how to legitimately get the supercharge.
Oh, Zwat, there's an enemy behind you. What?
Yeah, he's behind you.
Oh, he was scratching away. Oh, ooh.
Hey, that guy was shielding you from the other guys.
How did you get him if the freaking blast radius was not even near him?
Because other enemies were also shooting.
Oh. Alright. Garchomp wants to learn Crunch, of course. That's another for the Pokedex. Dragon
No,
Ball.
I would suggest looking around for the secrets before you cross into the acid.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real, when you
And-
said there's a secret in the acid, I thought you said there's a secret in the assets.
Well, there's plenty of secrets in the assets, but
Oh yeah, the unused exit sound, the exit messages. They were so vulgar that they couldn't have been used.
it may have been before the SRB was founded. They knew there was a line they would cross.
It's just like, actually, let's pedal back on this, guys.
Oh wow, that was... I just pressed the wrong button there.
Oof! Point blank barrel.
Yeah, that's like standing in the way of a barrel in Crash Bandicoot. Boom!
Wow! Alright. So... What do here? Ah, oh, I see.
This is just the layout. That's another way out. You don't want to go that way yet. You want to find the other secret in this area.
Alright. Where... I'm terrible at finding secrets, so I might need a hint.
Look for a differently colored.
Differently colored wall.
Oh, it's not differently colored. Okay.
Oh.
It's just kind of in the wall. Come on, Iglesias, 3 up, 3 down. Let's end this game.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, here we go.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's 1. And next to the radiation suit was another secret.
Oh jeez, they almost blew up that barrel.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to get that super legitimately. I think you can run off of the platform while it's going up.
Yeah, but it's a short window. That's what like you do know what was next to radiation. You do know.
The wall that the secrets are all behind the same texture is the problem, so you can't see the secret.
Would you call it a secret?
So go back to where the radiation suit was.
Oh, it's about to run out.
And try everything.
That's a chainsaw. I already have a chainsaw.
Try everything. There's still more.
Go back to the chainsaw.
There's one more.
Go back to the chainsaw room.
There you go.
Ooh, that's like a triple reward.
Yeah, it's. I think in the code it's listed as 2 separate secrets. The radiation suit is not the secret, but the chainsaw and the supercharge are. I think is how that works.
Ah.
I think that's how that works.
Alright. Well, let's do that more cleanly now.
Ouch, that mildly stings. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, the way getting secrets is determined is if you step on the tree. You don't have to pick up an item for the secret to register, you just have to step in space.
Unless it's with one certain secret where you had to have an enemy push you onto it.
Okay, yeah, that.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, because that secret was not found for 17 years.
Okay, so you want to blow up that barrel before you come across the acid.
But is that gonna blow up the enemies?
No, but it makes it safer to blow up the enemies from by the switch. Because I thought I saw a shotgun guy in there, and if not, you're using splash weapons anyway. You may as well use a rocket for it. That way, you're guaranteed to blow it up.
Nice and creamy.
Yeah, because I'm running actually low on
Resources.
Regular bullets, yeah, he's running low on his clips.
Nice and oh knows what? Not in point blank range. Yeah.
There you go, much cleaner.
So how? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's just like you have to bait it so you can just get on it as it rises, so you can just time the run and then you get the mega armor.
The good news is the trigger for the pillars coming down is standing on that little eye. Flipping the switch does something else.
Okay. Time this correctly.
And that switch just gets you out.
This is one of those games where you're glad they thought of everything.
Wow, shoot the switch.
You're-
Yes, that's a good idea.
There are walls that you have to shoot at, but not in this level.
I think I remember playing some Doom maps that required that.
You're going to have an easier time jumping to that super as the pillar is going up instead of down. Because down is fast. It moves faster when it's going down. Don't worry about the super. You have enough armor to finish the level.
I'm persistent, and there we go. Got it.
I'm about to see that right now. There's only like a 5-second delay between the stream and here. I'm
Wow.
amazed.
I think it's because we're all in basically the same region.
Timed it. I like how you changed the name.
Okay, so now you find the exit seat.
Exit secret.
You're still in that donut room. You're looking for a wall that moves that doesn't look like it's supposed to move.
Yeah, I
You'll
think.
hear it. Once again, you'll hear it before you see it.
Yeah, I think I know where it is. I just don't know how to.
Just keep running around until you hear a platform that's outside of the loop cycle. 'Cause that one that's going up and down right now by the yellow key door, that one's on a timer. This one moves on a regular pattern, so listen for something outside the pattern.
Yeah, I know where it is. I just gotta figure out how to trigger it.
The general rule when you're looking for secrets is just walk everywhere. Walk everywhere and keep your ears open.
Found it.
A body has been covered! Wait, wrong genre.
And I just got teleported out before I could really fully explore that, but got some stuff.
Yeah. But you should have the yellow key card, so you just need to go where that... Or you need to take that.
Yeah, that's one that you can keep trying. We need 2 more outs.
I need a blue key for that.
It doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Come on, 2 more strikes.
So where is the yellow key door?
You have the yellow key.
Door.
The yellow key door led to the donut room.
Alright. So I need the blue key.
Right, so you're looking for a place you haven't been to yet. And yes, you are going to have to dash across this.
Dash across what?
Acid.
Okay.
Sorry, had to stretch. I would SOS hunt for chances through Riolu right now, but the biggest issue is that I need a ghost type. I need a ghost type to prevent the Riolus from knocking themselves out. Oh jeez.
That was close. Okay. Health.
Woohoo, we just need 1 more out.
What's going to happen when I hit this switch? It's just a door, okay.
I'm going to zone out for a bit. We're at the last out of the 9th inning. Hopefully.
Yeah. So it's just you and me. This play, yeah. I'm not kidding when I say this game can get really, really dark. Whoa. Like, it's all about depth perception and trying to tell where you're going, or just using the map just in case if you just seriously can't tell. Get the key and flip that switch. Switch. Where are you going? There's a switch to flip.
Yes, I see that. What did it unlock?
I know it's like, does something. I can't
Oh,
remember
some
what.
kind of shortcut here?
Maybe? But get to the door. Oh god, this room. There are enemies here. There's shotgun guys. There's gonna be demons.
I'll come back to that in a bit, now that I have a question.
But that's where the exit is. That room is where the exit is.
Got it.
Oh jeez, what? You are almost dead. There's gonna be... Okay. Don't use your rocket launcher in this room. Oh, it's so dark. I really... Oh god. Zwat, what are you doing? Dude, switch weapons. Zwat, you're about to... Oh!
Jeez, John Carmack, this lighting engine.
Yeah, I usually use the map to, like, after I beholdle. No, ID beholdle. I usually go for the...
It's so hard to see in there. Is it even worth it to enter this room at this point?
You have to enter this room because the exit's in there.
Wait, it is?
No other one. Yeah. I usually use the map to get to it. Like I have to knock everyone out, but I have to use the map to get to the exit. Because it's just like...
Wow, slip of the finger. Okay. We're through.
course, bubbling spot just gives me an item. I hate that. I hate that so much when I'm trying to fish for stuff in Sun and Moon. Like, I fish something up, it's just an item.
Okay, red card key. Trap. Got it.
Yeah. You didn't save!
Yes, I did.
Okay, good, you did. I love that face he gets whenever you get, like, some health or a new weapon. Ah. Of course, I'm gonna Bukamuku.
Alright, let's see. Whew!
Discretion is a better part of valor. Ooh. It's all about just shooting him down. I hope Pakoda ain't gone for too long because we do kind of need him to like keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm too focused on not dying to speak too much.
And I'm kind of running out of things to say about Doom.
Dun dun dun.
I'm gonna sing the Doom solo. Doom, 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 doom. Damn it! I wish someone would make a YouTube poop MV where it's just Gur singing E1M1. Hello, Floor! Make me a sandwich! Come on, come on. Fish something up, fish something up. Yeah! It's Star You! Yeah! Now I'm gonna try training for a Star Me.
Ow.
Oh, you were being karate chopped by that. You got karate chopped. Then it was just like, oh, but BJ's on karate chop action. I know that when you die with text the Doom on, it says, ow, that mildly stings.
That's like the HMS mod in SRB2. Like he dies. Ha! That didn't. No wait. Was it? No, it's if he gets hurt. The ring sound. Ha! That didn't hurt me. You only hit my toe. And if he dies, boom, boom, my toe.
Oh my god. I wonder if there's going to be. I wonder if anyone made a text to SRB2.
Oh gosh. HMS is essentially that. More or less. With superpowers.
Yeah. Oh god, imagine text to SRB2 Kart. Like the engine you'll hear is vroom 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 vroom.
I'm in my mum's car. Vroom vroom.
You're like when someone sends on SPB, it's just like incoming.
Oh, killed your friend there, didn't ya?
Ouch. Boom. Fire. Fire. Target locked. Firing. Oh my god, he just came out of the shadows like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Alright, start you. I'm gonna try looking for Sami. Always feels so satisfying to just stun them. Ah, use recover. I forgot I had that. What just happened? Oh, you didn't see him there.
That's a clip.
Flip that. So whoever's watching that, clip that. If you're new to clipping, hover over the video and you'll see a slate with a you will see a movie slate. Click that to clip the video. Let's see. I'm just murdering the rest of the C's bunny.
Okay, baseball game's over.
Alright,
Okay, so load the blood save file. Go back and load blood before you read key card.
alright.
So the trigger for when the monsters spawn is picking up the red key. Notice this.
Yeah.
Okay, first, before we go any further, you can shoot through these grates.
Oh, I can?
Yeah. If they can shoot you, you can shoot them.
As long as I can actually see them. Which I can't now. There we go.
So in the red key card room, grab everything except the red key.
Starmie! Nice!
Try to save as many barrels.
Alright. Hello? Anyone
Yeah.
wants some... Oh, go do your... my bad. I done
Okay,
this.
so when you pick up the red card key, just run the hell right out of that room. Don't bother fighting the stuff from inside the room because you're surrounded. You have a way out, but you're surrounded.
Alright.
Also, there's that clip.
Yay.
Thanks, Pagoda.
Good luck.
Ah, dang it, why can't I catch this darn Starmie?
Because it's a Starmie.
Get in the damn ball! For some reason, I would kind of like to imagine, like, someone had to make a Doom version of Pokemon. I would imagine the Doom guy being replaced with a Mew, and the weapons are replaced with TMs.
Okay, so grab the red key, just make a beeline for the exit. Don't bother fighting the enemies until you're outside of the room.
Hold on. Yeah, Mom! Oh, dinner, so that's,
Okay.
we're gonna pause for a bit. And
A brief
so I
intervention?
actually don't have the I don't
Oh,
have
at
the
least-
pause screen set up yet here, so,
Well, at least I can freely talk about Pokemon while on the break. I'm trying to catch this SOS Starmie. One.
yeah, I'll be
two,
back, after dinner.
3.
It'll be,
Yes!
I'll be quick.
Alright. I'm probably gonna just make that my goal to make certain shinies appear is just go for another Pokemon and hope to God that it will make a shiny appear instead. One shiny I've been wanting to get all my life is a shiny Riolu or Lucario, because I want to name that shiny Supersonic. Like, I've encountered, 3 shinies within 2 days. Alright, plus speed, minus special defense. It's got Stardust attached to it. It's got Natural Cure. Anyways, another Pokedex completed. Unfortunately, I did not level up my, Fomantis into Lurantis. Let me see what other SOS Pokemon I can get. I like doing SOS battles a lot. I really do.
At some point, I need to go back and finish
Finish what?
Pokemon Moon.
I recommend doing it because I don't get why everyone suddenly now hates Gen 7 when back when it released it was very well received.
I've just never played it through. It's because I got it very recently, and now I'm on a Gen 8.
It's just I've been trying to complete my late brother's son Pokedex, and the game loves me. I've gotten very lucky with 2 finds. Let's go to Paniola Town. Seriously, it's only 1% if it's not a bubbling spot. Yeah. Since we're on the subject of Pokemon, can I just say the hardest Pokemon to get is a freaking Vanillite in Sun and Moon? And in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon?
Well, it's a good thing I know. It's a good thing I know where to find them.
So, to get yourself a Vanillite, you have to make sure that the Pokemon you're going to be chaining is not affected by hail and does not have Ice Body or Snow Cloak. You also have to make sure that you just have to make sure you have a Pokemon with Snow Warning and Hail on the same moveset, and that has an Icy Rock to make sure it lasts for 8 turns. Then you have to keep SOS chaining until a Vanillite appears. This could take forever. That's why Vanillite's one of the hardest Pokemon to get in Sun and Moon. It's harder to get than a cast form, harder to get than Feebas.
It's harder to get than Feebas. That's impressive.
Yeah, and it's the world's most deadliest ice cream cone. And I've used that ice cream cone. It's pretty damn awesome.
You know, at that point, I'm just going to catch one in white, stick it in my Pokemon bank, and
I don't blame you. And then you would get yourself a Larvesta in white, and then stuff in your Pokemon Bank for Ultra Moon, because in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, this one cave has a 1% chance of finding a Larvesta. You wanna know what was my?
I have neither Pokemon White nor Ultra whatever.
Well, in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, there's this little hidden cave that you can go to after getting Strength in the Lush Jungle. This cave has a few Pokemon, but it's the home to Larvesta, which you can only find 1% of the time, and there's no grass in it. So the one thing to do in that area to make sure you can have it within tangible reach is to keep using honey. This will save you walking around and make encounters more apparent. Because there's no other way of making Larvesta appear without manipulation. No rustling spots, nothing. It's just a cave where you just walk around, there's wild Pokemon in it, and there's a TM.
And it just happens to be Roar.
Yeah. And Larvesta, yikes. Larvesta, you will be there for like probably an hour using honeys to try to get it to appear. Nothing seems to be biting. Come on, it's bubbling. It's bubbling, come on.
I shouldn't be laughing because it's Schadenfreude at this point, but I'm having fun listening to you be angry at the game.
You want to know what agitates me more than getting another Magikarp? It hooks. I fish it up. No wild battle. It's just like, here, have an item. Oh, you wanted to get this Pokemon? No.
There needs to be a reversal.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah! Come on, Barboach, because I want to SOS for Wish Cash. Another freaking... You're freaking 50-50! How are you getting more... How are you appearing more than freaking Barboach? You wanna know what's sad? I haven't even gotten a Magikarp to evolve yet. I yet to get to level up a Magikarp well past level 20.
I don't really have much of a reason to use the Gyarados in Pokemon. Because, I don't need an HM Slate.
Well, Gyarados is actually pretty good past Gen 4 because of the physical special split, so you can actually take advantage of its physical attacks.
And I recognize that, it's just, Gyarados is one of the few Pokemon that can use all the Water HMs and Strength.
Yeah.
And I prefer the Water starters, so having a Gyarados as an HM slave frees up my Water starter, not need to have Water, need to have Whirlpool, not need to have Dive. Although Dive is a pretty good one for the single player game.
Yeah. But, when I'm using Gyarados, I'm usually either playing Generation 1 or Generation 4.
Yeah, I will legitimately use a Gyarados in Gen 1 because I'm not getting hamstrung by 4 different HMs.
In Gen,
Because in Gen 1 you can spread out the HMs a little better, because you only need 3.
In Gen 1, you can use Gyarados' special stat as a good special stat, because in Gen 2 it gets nerfed when it didn't need to be. It should have gotten the 100 special attack and 60 special defense, and not the reverse, because that's what angers me. That's one of the few things that angers me about the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Many Pokemon become very unusable. They are so situational because of their typing, and there are barely any moves that Gyarados could take advantage of with its high physical attack. In some cases, I find Gyarados in Gen 2 to be worse than Flareon.
That I can see the argument being made there.
Yeah, because I don't like using Gyarados in Gen 2 or Gen 3. It's either Gen 1 or Gen 4 beyond.
Well, Gyarados in Gen 2 was how I got started using Gyarados as an HM slave. Shiny Gyarados is right there.
Yeah.
It's right when you start getting deluged with Water HMs, and you need all 3 Water HMs, and Gyarados learns 4 of the required HMs. He learns Strength, Surf, Waterfall, and Whirlpool.
Yeah.
I would just catch the Shiny and I would just use it as an HM slave.
Yeah, but before using it as an HM slave, you immediately go back to Mr. Pokemon and get that EXP share.
You get the red scale regardless of the result of that.
Yeah. It's just you just go for the EXP share immediately. Come on, bite! Bite! I know there's a Barboach in there! For God's sakes, bite! There's a bubbling there! Oh, wait. I'm probably one of the few people that prefer X and Y to Horas when it comes to playing Gen 6, because... There we go, Barboach!
Yeah, I was not fond of the Gen 3 remakes, but then again, I kind of had Pokemon Emerald, so I am very heavily biased on it.
Yeah, because I refuse to play Horas because of how, like, I hate that they didn't terraform the land. Like, it looks like a Minecraft knockoff for the most part. It looks like Horas looks like it cuts all the corners that need to be cut, and I find the reasoning for not including the Battlefront here absolutely dumb. Like, you shouldn't treat Pokemon like a freaking mobile game on phones. It's not like that.
So now you got me wanting to check up on Pokemon Go. I don't even play Pokemon Go.
I got a wish cache on my first SOS! It only took one SOS to get a wish cache. Oh my gosh. Wait. Ow, ow, ow. Let me see. One of these days, I will probably, when I have to render a lot of videos, I'll probably attempt to do the hunt for the level 3 Salamence. Because it's possible.
Excuse me, a level 3 Salamence?
Yeah, because in Route 3, there's a 1% chance of finding a Bagon, which you can SOS chain until you can get a Salamence to appear, which is also another 1% chance. So you could be there for hours just going off Bagons, and Salamence could still not appear. But it is possible. What's even rarer is getting that Salamence to be shiny.
At that point, I'd just go for a shiny Bagon, because then I'd still at least get some moves while leveling.
Yeah.
Quick update,
Understandably
dinner's done,
so.
but I have to clean the kitchen, so it's gonna be a bit longer.
Yeah.
May as well turn off the stream and come back when you're done.
Okay, what that hunt for? What to look for next? I mean, let me see. Swingle, Trumby, Stuffle. I didn't know.
Meanwhile, I'm over here playing Persona Q, and I finally got to the fourth labyrinth, and I decided, before starting on the fourth labyrinth, to use all of my personas and extract skill cards from them. Problem is I didn't back up the personas I was using at the time, so now I have to go back. Yeah, I have to rebuild those.
Yeah.
Kind of not fun.
One thing I have to do to SOS chain Riolu's in Sun Moon is that I have to bring an Aegislash to do it.
Yeah,
And that's a good reason.
Because the Riolus will kill themselves otherwise.
Yeah. Like, if you dare try to SOS chain them, they'll immediately go for Final Gambit, which will take all their HP, which is pretty dumb. So you would need to have a Aegislash, so it won't be affected by that attack.
Now, why not just a Honich?
Because with Aegislash I can just like I know they can do enough damage, but I prefer to have Aegislash since it will have the highest attack output, so I can know. So like, as well as having certain other attacks, I have False Swipe, so I can just have one be at 1 HP and they just keep slashing the others until one appears.
Fair enough.
Besides, Aegislash is my favorite Kalos Pokemon because
I cannot blame you there. Love the idea.
Yeah, it's a sword and a shield.
It's a ghost sword.
The ghost. It's the Phantom Sword. So that's why Link couldn't find it. It was in the Kalos region all along. Where's the Ocean King now, huh? Ow, my hands. Ooh, let me see. But it's just, I'm really hoping there will be Galar forms, so that we can get like a Galar form of like certain Pokemon, because I like the idea of Alola forms, and I want them to carry that gimmick for future generations, so we can have Galar forms and whatnot. Let me see.
Yeah, I think that Gen 8 is going to have the same one that Gen 5 had, and I will not have an opportunity to play it.
Yeah. One thing I would just hope for is that they'll make another controller bundle, so I can have an excuse to get myself a Pro controller finally.
I'm just waiting for Persona 5 to get announced for Switch.
Mm-hmm. I'm running out of places to find certain Pokemon. I've always said how I want to at least try to give Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee a shot, but I was adamant about the price. I tried the demo at a kiosk, and I was outright disgusted with how the game was handled. Like, my biggest issue with the game, is that they made the throwing mechanics, like, they neutered the throwing mechanics when it really shouldn't have been. Like, you can throw a baseball like a Pokeball in Wii Sports, but not a Pokeball like a Pokeball in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Like, that alone, the catching mechanics alone made me want to avoid catching any Pokemon in the game, and like, that's how utterly, like, I just felt so disgusted trying to play the game, because if I'm not allowed,
I watched Tom Foss playthrough of Let's Go Eevee. It didn't look like a. It looked more like something to introduce new players to the franchise than anything else. It didn't look like it was intended for fans.
I know, but the catching mechanics, like, I should have the ability to throw a Pokeball as hard as I can without letting go of the controller. But if you try doing that, apparently your Pokeball will go over the Pokemon and avoid it altogether. That is not, like, I shouldn't be forced to throw it like someone in a wheelchair. Like, I should have the ability to just be like, yeah! And, like, it will catch anyway. Like, it would be a good throw, but... Yeah?
Have you ever played Wii Bowling?
Yeah, I have.
Same concepts.
But Wii Bowling is actually good. It lets me throw as hard as I can.
And when you throw as hard as you can, it's harder.
Even then, it's just like playing Wii Bowling is more accurate than throwing a Pokeball.
This is true.
Like, not being able to throw the Pokeball as hard as you can just kills it. Like, it's just, that is a big no-no in my book. I shouldn't be, like, forced to be like, oh, I'm some kind of wheelchair, this is the only way for me to actually use the throwing mechanics right. It's just, like, absolutely not. And on top of that, the Pokeball controller is botched. Like, it's awkward when, it's handled so awkwardly, where it's just like, it feels so stuttery when trying to care for Pokemon and whatnot. And it's just like, you're telling me to pay $50 for something with shoddy controls? Absolutely not. it's just, everything about that game just frustrates me, and I hate when people just, like, whenever they just review the game, they just try to cover up all the problems with all, like, okay, this game has cute moments, this game is good on cute moments alone. It's just like, the game has to be, not have so many problems to rely on cute moments. Stuff like Yoshi's Woolly World and Kirby's Epic Yarn, those stuff work, and those stuff uses cute moments effectively because the game is still pretty enjoyable in some fronts.
Well, again, in defense of Let's Go, it's not made for veterans.
But,
We are going to be more critical of the game because we are familiar with the franchise as a whole.
yeah, but even if it's made for veterans, it shouldn't mean you should like dumb it down so much that it feels like those who are new to the game, like they're treating like those who are new to the game are too weak to handle anything.
Okay, you're saying that it's a dumbing down of the franchise. It's less a dumbing down of the franchise, and it's more a step up from Pokemon Go.
Well, fair enough, but
Look at it more as a stepping stone from Pokemon Go to the main franchise. Yes, the mechanics still need to be revised, but it's more forgivable in that perspective.
yeah, but I still find some limitations dumb. Like, the catching mechanics made me want to avoid catching any Pokemon, and the fact that they have a paywall of catch 50 of them, like, that's where I drew the line. I was like, no, not with catching mechanics like this. Just, everything about the game pisses me off. Just, ugh. May I remind you of the special attacks Eevee got and how freaking childishly named they are?
They were a bit silly on the names, yes.
Baddie Bad. Why would you name that? In the German translation, Baddie Bad's called Agony Zone, which is an actual badass name. Like, we could have gotten that, like, why could we have gotten the name Agony Zone? That sounds awesome! It's like Hellzone Grenade. Next, my Pecha Berry, there it is. I have 999 of these things.
That's a lot of patches.
I love the Pokepelago, and the one thing I hope for is an equivalent to the Pelago. Like, I'm tired of them removing stuff to make things unique. It doesn't make things unique. It makes your game, it makes your series annoyingly inconsistent. Oh, found the Poliwhirl.
Okay, I want you to pronounce that word that I just typed into the Hangout.
Which Hangout? Hold
Hangout.
on. Okay. Archipelago?
Yes.
Now
that.
Pokepelago.
Yes. That's the pun they were going for.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just
That's just something that bugs me when people say Pokepelago, because that's not how that works. That's not how English phonetics.
You know what? Archipelago in the Lego world be called an archipelago.
Archipelago. Yeah, they missed there. That's one where doing archipelago would be acceptable, because then you're doing two puns.
The one thing I wish would come back is the White Tree Hollow and Black Towers from Black 2 and White 2.
Don't have those. I haven't even seen footage of them.
Well, they're basically areas where you just need to find a trainer that will unlock the gate, and then you face off against the boss trainer. There are nurses on each floor, since you're not allowed to use your own potions, but you're still allowed to attach and remove items from certain Pokemon.
So it's a combination of the Master and the battery.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something, but you can actually earn experience, get Pokemon seen in your Pokedex, and earn money.
Yeah, that's my biggest complaint about the Battle Frontier, is it doesn't count. Why does this not count?
Yeah, like I find that like if they had to bring back the Battle Frontier in a more confined space where it's just like you can choose which thing you'd want to do, then I wouldn't mind. Like have it be like a stadium where you choose your challenge instead of just being another glorified Battle Tower clone, because it's just like you just have Battle Tower clone be just this be the standard, like standard mode would just be the Battle Tower clone, and you would have all these other alternate challenges. Because as long as I get my rental Pokemon clone, I would be happy because I love using rental Pokemon.
Yeah, rental Pokemon are fun.
Yeah, because you get to experiment and see what fun you can have with certain things.
Yeah. I need to disappear for a moment.
Okay. I'm by myself on Mars and let's see, Petraberry. It's a 1% chance, and I hate it. I hate that it's a 1% chance.
I did not wipe the counters, but I watched the pan and the top of the pan is right over there.
It's around nighttime, and I want a Politoed or a Polygraph to appear. Right. There we go, got another Connie. Connie again. Enough with the poison powder!
And we're back.
Okay, good.
Sounds like you recorded.
If SWAT was able to edit the VOD and post, I think we should have we should turn like the screen into like some sort of podcast, like intermission podcast. Like, I'm just trying to find some way to experience grind some of my Pokemon, because I'm trying to evolve certain Pokemon and I have no trainers to battle off, because I've already done the one thing I needed to do with the battle buffet. Let me see. Use the Lepa Berry on Drill Peck so I can have more of it. And it uses Gauge Drain again. Yeah! No, you don't. False Swipe. I'm using False Swipe on you again.
And it's Nagarula again. And half my team's weak to win.
Whoop. There we go. 1 HP. Another Cottony. I have a 1% chance of getting Politoed to appear, so I'm going to try my luck. Like, I've gotten Poliwhirl to appear, but not Politoed. Well, at least Whalmer will be able to level up within a few moments.
I am back.
Alright, shall we finally get this, shall we finally end this, super long intermission?
Yes, hopefully. Unless I get called down again.
And I get poison powdered again. Ah! Let's go!
And another Nagarula.
Yeah.
Let's just...
What's gonna happen?
So grab the red key card and just run for the exit.
Book it.
Now fight.
Okay, either you walked all the way over here, or you just spawned there. Poliwhirl.
You got someone behind you.
Do?
Yeah.
Nice and creamy.
Oh.
Ow! I got yeah.
But yeah, now you're in much better shape.
Alright.
I love how it's still what's gonna happen. Ways get that door open and just chain gun them. I know there's gonna be a section where it. Okay, actually, I think I remember this area. I remember this area having like a secret where you.
There is a secret where you have to shoot the wall to open up the secret, but that's.
No, I'm talking about the other secret with the little hole in the distance.
Oh yeah, down in the ass.
I saw that demon. Yeah.
Yay. Alright. Cowabunga! No, no. Cowabunga!
Go for the thing. There we go. Got the mega armor.
Alright, I can do that while I figure out how the heck to get out of here. Oh, here.
Another Cottony.
Light amp.
Oh, Yeah, baby. Now open that.
What?
Just gotta get your ammo. Get rid of it. Chains on both. There we go. There, Polywhirl. Excuse me. Gonna try to get that suit, of course, and you do it. Get that suit. Suit.
Rocket launcher.
Oh, nice.
Oh, backpack.
Yeah! Yeah, you can carry 100 shotgun shells.
Awesomeness.
There's another backpack there.
And 400 of those. Nice.
And 600 cells.
Not that you can find in new cells that are immediately dead.
And death because
Murdered everything.
What?
I didn't realize what weapon I was. I thought I was on the chain gun. I clicked 5 instead of 4.
I'm gonna use a what's this? Chain gun?
Yes.
What the heck's on? Oh my god. Well, hopefully you know where to get those things in. Yeah.
Boom. It took a rocket to the face and just kept right on coming.
Kaboom!
Got me wanting to play some more DRL.
Nice and creamy. Much painful snort.
Oh no.
Scratch, death. And you just gotta find that yellow guard. Excuse you. Alright.
I need a yellow card key for that.
Have fun finding it. I forgot where it is.
Wait. Nice.
this is new.
I know there's something in here. I know there's like a secret. I think there was a secret door that has the entire map in there.
I think that's the one that's behind the wall that you shoot. I know which one you're talking about. That's behind the wall that you shoot.
Yeah. And there's another specter. Rip and tear, rip and tear.
Rip and tear your guts. Oh my god, one's
And there ain't another colony. You're making a lot of use of that with that chainsaw. Oh, there's another guy. Oh, whoa. Hey. Another polywhirl.
That is not a secret.
See, that's one thing I like about GZ Doom is they tell you when you found this.
Well, is that...
A lot of the source books do come to think of it.
And now everyone's favorite game. Where did I come in from?
Oh boy.
you came in from the secret, remember?
Yeah, where is the secret?
And you can't
Well, it's a one-way
found it.
door.
No, it's not.
You don't can't run. I thought it was a one-way door.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oof.
Oh. Dang. Careful with that thing.
Save my minute.
Let's see. Oh, there. Get them both. And flip that's good.
You gonna switch the flip?
It's not gonna summon monsters, is it?
I don't remember. I don't think it does in the immediate vicinity. And shoot that wall.
Shoot what?
Shoot that wall. Did you see the shape that those armor were?
That wall is also different.
Okay, I must have been different.
Then press
That
space
wall's
on
got
it.
that wall's got a different texture, so you can do something to it.
Oh, well, how about that?
You got
There's your area map. So now switch. Yeah.
You can now see the entirety of the map
It
ahead.
does not show secret. It does not show all secrets. There are some secrets that'll show up on the map, but not all. And I don't remember how to pan them.
I don't know how. I don't know either.
Let's see. Yep.
Finally, Wilmer grew level 47.
Woohoo.
Now I can actually evolve and clear that side of the Pokedex. Another Poliwhirl.
It doesn't matter which iteration of Doom you're playing, Resurgence will kill you.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Okay, that gets
Hey, what's up?
Okay, that one gets clipped. That's what we call serendipity.
That's what we call
His sergeant will kill you. Like this. Boom. Oh, I think I remember that in this area you would need to use the radioactive protection suit, and you would need to take a pathway to the outside secret.
How do I... Yeah, I know how to get out there. And it looks like I'm not going to be able to, at least not without taking damage.
I do not remember how to get that secret.
I thought I saw a different textured door.
I can say with certainty that you're coming at us from the inside. Because the secret to access that outside area, you do not see the supercharge from the inside. So the ending to this level.
Oh, this part. I remember dying a lot in this room.
Always remember you can retreat. You can always retreat.
Because I know there's doors that will open, and those doors will have something inside of them.
Something
Usually
unpleasant?
sergeants. Good job not seeing the switch.
Click.
Alright, so... what do here?
that like one of the sergeants came out that one door.
Oh look, secret switch. Let's push it.
Who wouldn't?
Where? Oh. Yep.
And ambush.
Yeah. Ow. Ow. Nice and creamy. Oh, there's more. There's specters here. I forgot. Munch. Monster.
Yeah, as a general, don't want to have the chainsaw at the ready unless you're actively using it. Simply because you will get ambushed like you did just now.
It would be a gutsy move to even take on a cyber demon with just your chainsaw.
Or your fist.
Is it even possible to deal with damage taken down with the chainsaw?
Personally, what?
Because I think he deals more damage than you can sustain in a chainsaw.
So I guess we're gonna miss
imagine having a Doom wad where you just use nothing but different types of swords, and it's in the same time frame as this.
So are you gonna pick up that med pack or?
Oh, this, okay. There's another one then, also.
There you go.
Yeah, he's like, oh, much better.
But yeah, when you're generally running around, I'd suggest keeping either the shotgun or the chain gun at the handy so you have a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
Because as good as the chainsaw is, it's less helpful when you're dealing with stuff that can shoot
Ooh,
you.
this is the final level of the first episode?
This is the penultimate.
Yeah. I think it was this level that I was having panic. I was getting panic attacks because it's just like I'm like, oh god, I'm almost dead. Oh, I need to make sure I'm freaking safe.
I have a love-hate relationship with this one. On one hand, I love it. On the other hand, I hate it.
That's typically how they go.
It's like, oh god, I'm almost dead. I am almost dead. I am dead. I am almost dead. I need to get out of here. I need to find some help fast. And I love how the imp just shot its own comrade.
I'd explain this like on level 2 or something, but if the enemies hurt each other, they will fight each other of a different class. Like, sergeants will not deliberately shoot other sergeants, but they will shoot.
But if done by accident, they will just be like, okay, you're gonna get it now.
Well, they don't do it to other members of this class. Like, if an imp shoots another imp, if an imp shoots a demon, the demon will turn around and take a snap.
That just reminds me of what the Spider Masterminds say in Text to Doom. Where's the smackdown?
So Cyber Demon versus Spider Demon, anyone?
Spider Mastermind? Well,
I think
there is a level.
Wins that fight. I think Spidey wins that fight.
There's a level of that in Doom too. Like, I think it's like the one of the city levels. You go inside one of the buildings, and you see a Cyber Demon and a Spider Mastermind on 2 podiums.
I want to say if you don't interfere, the Spidey wins.
Yeah.
That was actually a case where you could have just let the monsters kill each other.
Wait, seriously?
I wish.
Yeah, because the imps and the soldiers killing were shooting at each other.
Oh.
Darn, I wish I brought my clear body Metagross on me because I would definitely use that SOS chain against Pokemon that would have stat buffing and debuffing moves. Another Poliwhirl. I'm just gonna try to see how far I can get in this, but until I can hopefully luck plays my favor and makes a Politoed appear. appear. La 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 la. My English sucks.
Hey, I have a poly.
Hey, I wasn't able to English today or earlier either.
Yeah.
Can you still get a Polytoad by trading the Polywog truck?
Yes, you can.
So you would just need a trade part.
Yeah. But it's possible to get one via SOS chaining. It's just very rare.
Okay. So
Very rare.
Because... Oh no, I can't do that because I just...
It has to be raining and it has to be nighttime. And it's well, it is nighttime in my game.
So I just started a new game in Silver. So I don't have a King's Rock.
Personally, if I'm going back to Johto, I'm playing Heart Gold Soul Silver because let me really here, I think Gen 2 aged worse than Gen 1. Like Gen 1 while being a gigantic buggy mess. At the very least it's fun to break.
Yeah, that's true.
Gen 2 is just slow and monotonous.
Yeah, Gen 2 has its problem, but it's one where I have the nostalgia for really hard.
Yeah, but it's just like, it just takes forever to like even beat the game because you have to do level grinding.
Well, that sort of thing doesn't faze me as much as the general.
Whitney! Whitney's mill tank.
Whitney's mill tank isn't that bad!
Oh, just bring it to you!
I've beaten her once with a 6 heart, when I hardened 6 times as a freaking bee drill, and freaking just use my Meals of Doom, just muda her mill tank to death.
I have post-traumatic mill tank disorder, okay?
Dude, you're talking to someone who also has post-traumatic Wily Castle disorder.
Okay, we're making all this big stink about Whitney's mill tank, but the game hands you a Geodude on the platter.
Yeah, like right off the bat.
The first 3 gems, all 3 of them are susceptible to rock type. 2 of them are weak to it, and the third's defensive. And the third you get the defensive bonus. There's no reason not to have a Geodude on your
Unless you just don't care for Geodude.
In that case, use an Onyx. It might not
well, Onyx has like a abysmal 40 attack stat. Like if you're going to use an Onyx, you're most likely going to use a Steelix.
Well, I mean, you don't need to bring the Onyx to the end game. You just need to have something that was strong.
Yeah.
So there's no reason not to have a rock type on the team back, because you have the trade on it, just Bellsprout, and Bellsprouts are very common like that.
My biggest issue with Gold and Silver's Pokemon availability, like
that is what squishes it.
Yeah, like you want to the only stones you can feasibly get are Sun and Moon stones, like before the Elite Four. Most of the new Pokemon aren't even available until post-game. Like, the only way you're gonna get the elemental stones is if you're playing Crystal and you hope someone actually calls you.
Well, there was a justification for that decision that I heard that was really good and is completely bunk into my day because everybody's emulating the games now anyway.
The Pocket Pikachu thing?
Not the Pocket Pikachu thing, it was a different. It was the idea that you were going to be trading back using the time capsule is what it was. Because none of the Johto Pokemon, I want to say none of the Johto Pokemon have an elemental evolution.
But,
so you could get all of those by trading Pokemon.
But, there was a mystery gift feature on Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and you would use that to get rare candies, revives, and whatnot.
The problem with that was that you had to have enough You had to have
You
it
got to use up
either
whoever
the,
wants them just so that there's some ground with that in case somebody wants.
but you needed to have someone with the IR to do that. Which meant you either had to have another person with a Game Boy Color, which that wasn't exactly easy to do around, or you had to have the pocket.
Yeah. But you can still do the time capsule thing as far as I'm aware, like you just need to have a like
You just need to have a second person. You just need to have
or you would need to get one game on the other 3DS.
Need to figure out how to get down there.
Because one thing I want to do with the time capsule is to trade a Bulbasaur with Sword Stance so I can have it breed with Chikorita.
Oh, hello! Hi there!
Wait, what? No.
Surprise! It's dinner time!
nice chain of events. The imp killed the sergeant, and you killed the imp. So it's gonna be. That's just like. I want to get myself a Chikorita with Sword Stance so I can have this unique Pokemon because Chikorita cannot learn Sword Stance via breeding unless it's Pokemon Crystal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I want to have a Chikorita. I want to get a special Chikorita.
You want a Sword Stance. You want a Sword Stance Chikorita, and you want a legal Stance Chikorita.
Yes. Oh boy, get him.
The cone would need to be washed. It would need to be cleaned. It would need to be cleaned.
A blue key card. Now where's a blue door?
Yes, it on the way.
Yeah, I know. I've passed it before, I just need to figure out where it is again.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't remember how to get to that. I don't think I've ever stopped.
Crunchy cheese curls. Those are not curls. They're not curled up.
But they're certainly crunchy and cheesy.
Yes. Finsters. Toasted coconut. No way. No way. No coconut cream. Oh. Potato skins from TGI Fridays. I never had TGI Fridays.
I have this. I'm just not very fond of it.
I'm tempted to reheat my leftover pizza slider.
Alright. Okay.
Nice.
Oh wow, they're infighting.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
It's always so amusing when they end up just fighting each other instead of fighting you. Because you're just like, well, thanks for making this job easier.
I don't think infighting kills accredited to you, but I could. And it's not like you're doing 100%.
Nah. Doing 100% runs are like freaking impossible. Because it's just like, you would have to get everything in a level and it's just like bloody painful. Well, I'm just gonna get this, poly world since, I don't see myself getting a Polytoad anytime soon.
No, shift.
This one probably does have a King's Rock, so I might as well go for it.
You're gonna like the final level. You are gonna like the final level.
I am gonna like, or I'm not?
Is it the star-shaped one?
The star-shaped one, the Bruiser Brothers.
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
flat out of behind the text.
Yeah. Yep. It's time for your first introduction of.
Turn the music up. Turn the music up.
It's your introduction of Hell Knights, if I'm correct.
Yeah, the Bruiser Brothers are knights. Yeah, they're knights. So as bad as the Bruiser Brothers are, there's a tougher variation.
Yeah, the Baron of Hell.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, the intro to this stage is one where I would gleefully use rockets.
Yeah, you just need to use one and boom.
One to start the barrels, and then one more maybe for cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no.
Oh, wait,
This
Lord. It's a giant whale! That's right away on my Pokedex.
Control is not space.
Why the heck did you do that, SWAT?
Control.
He's not used to the button.
Control is not space.
That's what, the 10th time now you've done that tonight?
It does not have the King's Rock.
The 10th time? More like the around 5th, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so now that you're not getting swarmed with pinkies, it's time to go. Just keep running.
Yeah. Get on that thing.
And run!
Oh, that was all the Baron's Hell.
You do not want to be in close quarters with it.
Do not want to be in close quarters.
I
Except
picked
when
up
you do.
I picked up armor in death. What?
I think you just hit the key that brings up the last message.
Ah.
So yeah, the opening is one rocket, and then switch to your chamber.
Can I just say I love Shiny Sylveon? It just looks beautiful. I decided to go with Shiny Sylveon since, like, my IVs that I ended up with my Shiny Eevee were favoring HP and defenses. But
So-
I would have done Umbreon, but I don't like Umbreon Shiny, if I'm honest.
Okay, so go ahead and explore the area before. There's some goodies back here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go mute for a little bit. Gonna get up for a moment.
Okay.
See you guys.
Wieder. I'm going to say this now, there are no secrets on this stage
Okay.
that I'm aware of. This is a what you see is...
What I got?
And yeah, once you get into the main arena, the stores will trip. And yeah, do not try fighting these guys with close quarters. You want to stay at range.
Alright. So, what is the strategy for them?
Keep moving. If you're staying in one place, you're done. If you stay in one place for more than 2 seconds,
Took down one of them, but...
and their green stuff is a splash attack, so as weird as this sounds, try and avoid walls. So basically, just run straight forward. Just ignore them from when you come out into the main arena. Ignore them and just run between the pillars.
Just run
Between the pillars,
Okay.
and then just keep on going. Okay, now that you're clear, you have some room. You can let go of Chef now.
I think I took them both down.
Is the room opening up?
Yep.
Then you took them both down. Don't worry about the goodies, just go straight to the exit. The more goodies you pick up, the longer it's gonna take.
Alright. And of course, this is the point where one would think it's the end, but surprise, it's actually not. Things are only just beginning.
Yeah, just read the closing text.
Once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat, but looks like the lost Deimos base. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. Oh, looks like the... Okay, I see. I see the inflection. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno.
So yeah, this is where the shareware episode... Okay, most of your other shareware games, okay, episode 1 was a standalone adventure, and the rest of the story would continue.
Huh.
Doom was one of the ones where that was not the case. Your shareware episode ended on a cliffhanger.
I see.
Alright. So, I got 6 hours of sleep last night, and I've been up since today. So I'm gonna go to bed now.
Alright, and that's where we'll call it for now.
Alright. Good night.
Good night.
Don't lose your frogs.
I think I lost a few frogs there, but I think, started to recover them there. So yeah, on that note, that shall, excuse me, that shall be it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in, and I shall see you, I think I actually got a few different people today. And I shall see you all tomorrow for SRB2 Kart, and next week, I guess for more Doom, since that seems to be the thing to do right now, based on my school stuff. And then I'll continue Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga afterward. And on that note, bye ya!